going on, fellow YouTube watchers? This is my review for Jason Bourne. Movie just came out this week. Of course, I don't go see early premieres of anything, so I'm doing my review now. Meant to do it yesterday, but I was tired and I was busy, you know? Give me a break. Got a life. Anyway, on to the film. I would have to say Greengrass and Matt Damon done it again. What did they do again? They made a great freaking sequel. And I say sequel, not just movie, because if this was a movie that stood alone on its own, it would have a lot of plot holes and everything, but it ties in great with the rest of the Bourne series, including the Bourne Legacy, although that movie really did stand alone. And I don't know, I kind of liked it a little bit. I like to see a little something different, especially since, you know, Matt Damon wasn't returning to the series, unless Greengrass came. But it feels a lot different than the Bourne movies, especially with that whole viral out of, you know, enhanced medicine thing that they had going on. Anyway, back to Jason Bourne. I like this movie. I loved it. I actually loved it. It's exactly what it needed to be. It's Greengrass with his directing style, which was great. It was a great, intricate story that tied in nicely to everything that already happened in this series, this franchise before. And it brings it to a spot where Jason is older now. He pretty much thought he was done with everything, but he's experiencing being lost in the world. Not just the fact that he will probably never feel safe of just relaxing in United States without a threat of somebody saying, hey, I wonder what he knows. There's Bourne again. Hey, let's kill him. But he doesn't know where his place is in the world. He don't have any purpose anymore. So the movie, without giving any spoilers away, the movie does a nice job of setting up these different, you know, characters who all have agendas. Like at least two people in the movie want to bring Jason Bourne back in. They say, oh, well, he has no place left in the world, so the only thing he really can be is a patriot. He should work for us again. Maybe that way we can not be afraid of him spilling secrets or coming after us. Now everybody knows he's a badass, so they know if he wants to come after us, he might get us and he might kill us. He's a one-man army in this new tech age. Jason can blend in anywhere. Jason speaks numerous languages, and Jason is good enough with technology to the point where he can survive on his own. Now, he does get help, and I like that. That makes these movies very realistic. He is not the computer whiz that everybody else who he gets to help him is, like Julia Stiles' character in this, Nikki. She also gets help from other hackers and stuff like that, and that's good. I like that. You have to trust, you have to rely on somebody to a certain extent, but then you don't know if you can trust them. Somebody helps you, and they ask you for their help back, and then they try to kill you the next moment, or they're probably trying to set you up, or they don't trust you, and they do a great job with that. Matt Damon is giving a strong performance in this. Like I said, he's a much older Jason Bourne, and you can see that he's just disgruntled, and he has time for no nonsense. I think my favorite of this trilogy is still the first movie. With that being said, it's hard for me to always get over the introduction to things like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, RoboCop 1, the Bourne Identity. It's when you first come to realize this character, and it really sets the tone for the rest of the franchise, if there is going to be a franchise. Now, that does not mean they can't do better or come up with a film that's better than the original, because I've really enjoyed the Bourne Supremacy. But I think the Bourne Ultimatum was better than every other film except for the Bourne Identity. But this one fits in nicely. I don't know where I will rank it. I'm going to see it a couple more times because I saw the other ones a couple more times. And I want to really find out where this fits in as my favorite. But I just say it's a well-rounded film. If you like Jason Bourne, you like espionage, if you like thrillers, if you like car chases, it has 2 car chases in this, and they're phenomenal. That's the thing about Greengrass and his directing style. He does do that shaky cam, but he does it in a way that I say that it fits pretty good. You can really tell what Jason is doing. It's not like you can't see what he's doing. It's not like they're too close or there's too much shaking going on. But the car chases in this are phenomenal. I don't know how they're going to keep topping themselves with these car chases, but they keep doing it. Mission Impossible movies have known to, you know, up the ante on their action sequences too, and that's one thing I like about them. But they also give you a great story too. They don't just rely on their action, and I like movies that have a great story. Now, in this film, I heard that Jason had less than 50 lines of dialogue, and when I was watching the film, I'm like, yeah, I think he just hit about 50. he has lines, and if you think about it, that is a lot of lines in a movie that has a lot of characters doing a lot of different things. Now, the movie can really run off of everybody else looking for Bourne, trying to figure out what he's doing, and all Bourne has to do is ask a few questions, say what he wants, and make a few threats. So, you know, he doesn't need a lot of dialogue. So the whole movie can work itself around him. One thing I do like about this movie is that Jason Bourne is still the guy in control. You know, like, they set it up, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see more coming. I heard rumors that there's supposed to be 2 more Jason Bourne movies with Greengrass and Matt Damon. And if they do them, I'm there. I'm going to watch. You would think you're getting bored of it by now, but for some reason, it just works. I don't know what it is. Greengrass and Damon, they do their thing. It just works. It's not one of the best movies ever made, but it's a good standing movie and putting some strength behind the franchise. Also, Alicia Vikander, who's playing Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider movie, which is based upon the new reboot of the games, which deals with her earlier years and how she became the tough, badass girl that she is, raiding tombs. But anyway, she gives a good performance in this film as well. It's the most I've ever seen from her acting-wise. So, I mean, I really enjoyed it in this film. She has a very distinctive look to her. She's definitely gorgeous, but she's got a really different look to her. Anyway, I have to say I give this movie 4 stars out of 5. The reason why is there are a lot of things they could have done to make this movie a lot better, but there's things they didn't need to do to just make it an okay, good movie that fits right along with the rest of the franchise. Anyway, that's my Jason Bourne review of the movie. It was short, simple. Hope you liked it. If you liked the video, like the video, share it and subscribe. Write some comments down below, and I will see you next time.